Distinguished colleagues of the 30th anniversary INSARAG conference, let me start with a definition. INSARAG is a bottom-up process based upon the experiences of the Armenian earthquake in 1988. That's long ago, but in 1988, on the 8th of December, Michael Gorbachev asked for international assistance to the striking area. This was a sensation because this has never been done before by the former USSR. We met there and we had a lot of bad experiences in national and international coordination. So we had a chance to come together half a year later in May 1989 in Washington, D.C., where the State Department has invited for a meeting of the team leaders. And we discussed with our international friends, but also among the nations, our experiences. That led us to a close cooperation of the German-speaking countries, Germany, Switzerland, and Austria. And the names represented here have been Tommy Frisch, Dietrich Lepke for Germany, and Norbert Fürstenhofer for Austria. We created a close cooperation by the Beugener recommendation in 1990, where we decided about common training, equipment, testing, and mission planning. The next step was a very important one. In April 1991, Austria hosted a workshop in the Wattener Lizum in Tyrol, where 17 nations have been represented. ANDRO from Geneva, the International Federation of Red Cross and Red Crescent Societies, and we tried to develop an international system of cooperation. The obligations of donor countries, the obligations of recipient countries, and the obligations of the international community. It's named the 4 protocols of the Wattener Lizum, and you can find it still in the documents of UN OCHA. In December 1991, INSARAG was born by a conference in Beugen, and there we tried to form a network all over the world of experts for future cooperation and communication. I have to mention the ANDAC concept that was born also at that time. And in September 1993, Austria hosted the first international worldwide exercise, Exercise 93, where we tested all procedures we have developed before in theory. I myself took over from 1997 to 2002 the responsibility for the working group on training due to my main function in Austria as school commandant. The INSARAG guidelines have been the next important step, published the first time in the year 2000, the last version in 2020, which are more or less the worldwide Bible where disaster management and disaster work in the field is described and coordinated. The next political step was the General Assembly resolution in December 2002 about the strengthening of the effectiveness and coordination of international urban search and rescue assistance. By that, INSARAG gained another value in the international cooperation. Of course, we found out later on in 2005 that we need quality criteria written down and described and also tested by the INSARAG external classification and reclassification process. Further outputs of this development were the virtual OSSOC, a marking system, reception departure centers, and the INSARAG coordination and management system. Another side step was the MCDA project, with the first conclusion at the Nurse 4 meeting in 1991 in Geneva upon an Austrian initiative, and you all are well familiar with the Oslo guidelines, first published in 1994. In conclusion, we can say that the experiences and ideas after the Armenian earthquake in 1988 led to a story of success for international disaster relief. INSARAG is a worldwide cooperation and network of relief workers to guarantee professional help for the victims of disasters around the globe. My thanks and my gratitude to the national and international contributors who made this becoming reality. Happy birthday, INSARAG, ad multos annos.